your New York agent with host Gus Waite. This episode, Gus explores New York City's Hell's Kitchen.
Hi, this is Gus Waite, your New York agent, and in today's episode we're going to be covering the historic neighborhood of Clinton, or Midtown West, or as I like to remember it, Hell's Kitchen. My introduction to this neighborhood was doing my first play in New York in 1984 called Half Deserted Streets, written by Bobby Moresco, a local Irish-Italian-American playwright who wrote about his experience of growing up in this then rough-and-tumble neighborhood. We performed this play in a little second-floor theater above a pizza parlor on 44th and 9th. Bobby Moresco later went on to win an Oscar for co-writing the screenplay Crash, and it also featured a young actor named Michael Imperioli, who later shot to fame in the HBO series The Sopranos. According to local historian Mary Clark, the name Hell's Kitchen probably came from an incident that happened on the corner of 39th Street on September 22nd, 1881. When Dutch Fred, a veteran cop, and his rookie were watching a small riot, and the rookie replied, "This place is like hell itself." To which Dutch replied, "Hell's a mild climate. This is like Hell's Kitchen." And the name stuck. Much has changed since then. This neighborhood, which roughly covers 34th Street to 57th Street on the west side of Manhattan, was also the setting for the classic American musical West Side Story, which was based on an incident which happened in the park right behind me. It has long been a mix of old-school residents and young actors and musicians moving to New York City for the first time. They are drawn here by the relatively affordable housing and its proximity to that mecca of the American theater scene, Broadway. In addition, the Actors Studio on West 44th Street, which drew such icons of the American film and theater scene as Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Marlon Brando, Dustin Hoffman, Paul Newman, and Joanne Woodward. Just a few of the names who walked through those doors to study with the legendary acting teacher Lee Strasberg. This neighborhood is also home to many world-famous TV and music recording studios, including the CBS Broadcast Center behind me, Black Entertainment TV, Sony Music Studios, Comedy Central's The Daily Show, and the world-famous Alvin Ailey Dance Theater on 55th and 9th. Today's Hell's Kitchen is a perfect example of the magic of New York constantly reinventing itself. The housing stock runs from historic brownstones to old tenements, walk-ups, and pre-war co-ops. You'll also find industrial renovated lofts, along with new luxury high-rise rental buildings like Silver Towers, stretching all the way over to the Hudson River. There's also a new crop of amenity-rich condos like 464 West 44th Street and the Atelier on 42nd Street. This makes it an increasingly popular neighborhood with affluent young professionals as well as residents from the old days. And before we get to the local residents, let me give you a short list of some of my favorite spots in Hell's Kitchen, starting with the Chicken Parm at Manganero's on 37th and 9th. Rumor has it, they used to send 10,000 sandwiches a day hand-wrapped to the Amtrak at Penn Station starting in 1956. A chicken parm hero at Manganero's, both of them. Grabbing brunch at one of the countless outdoor cafes along 9th Avenue. A midnight burger at the Westway Diner or the Market Diner over on 11th Avenue. Grabbing a pizza pie at Two Boots Pizza, and of course the pig in front of Ruby's Bar and Grill. The outdoor flea market every Saturday, and of course, the people. Those are some of my favorite spots in Hell's Kitchen. Now let's talk to some residents and visitors and find what they love about this neighborhood. And where are you guys from?
Melbourne, Australia.
Do you have lunch yet in the neighborhood?
Yeah, we went to a little African all you can eat. It was amazing.
It was amazing. It was like $8.
You guys, how did you picture Hell's Kitchen before you actually got here? Any different?
Similar. It's quite similar to an area we have back at home called Collingwood. A lot of the immigrants settled in when they arrived, and there's lots of little restaurants and similar markets. So yeah, it's great.
And if for your fellow Australians, would you say yes to Hell's Kitchen?
Of course.
And why?
The food, the people,
Market, yeah,
ambience.
everything.
And if someone were thinking of moving to Hell's Kitchen from outside of New York, thumbs up, thumbs down?
Oh, thumbs up. It's the best neighborhood.
Why?
The diversity of restaurants, the affordability, access to Central Park, to the river. The theater district.
That was a tough one.
Right, you're close to many trains.
What do you love about it?
Well, I love that I'm so close to Times Square.
Uh-huh. Are you a theater buff?
Yes.
What's the last play you saw?
Oh, let's see. Oh, man. Memphis.
We saw Memphis.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, very much. It was a lot of music, so I liked it.
And you would say thumbs up to Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah, especially if you're single. Definitely.
Why if you're single?
Because there's a lot of single people live here.
Okay, a lot of good guys in the neighborhood?
No, I don't know about that. I'm too old now for that. But
So your number one eating spot is?
44 and 10th.
And what's it called?
It's
That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
That's where it
Actually,
is?
it's 44 and X, but the X is the 10.
It's in a Roman numeral 10.
And what's your dish there? What's your go-to dish?
Ooh, the roast, the braised short ribs are the best. They're delicious. They fall right off the bone. Any drink goes with it, so you're pretty good to go.
All right, so if someone was coming to New York for the first time and they were going to hang out, you'd say yes to Hell's Kitchen?
Absolutely.
So you live in the neighborhood, and what do you love about the neighborhood?
The convenience of getting to places. The West Side in general is just better for, wouldn't you say, for getting to the rest of the island? And for theater and for entertainment and for food, it's just good.
Favorite brunch spot?
Favorite brunch would be Eatery, I think.
Okay, and romantic dinner?
What's it called? Hell's Kitchen, the Mexican place, is really great.
Oh yeah, you love it?
Yeah.
And what's your go-to dish there?
Oh, they have these really good, I think they're duck tacos or something. They're great.
Yeah, they're duck tacos.
And you live on the Upper East Side?
I do live on the Upper East Side
And you visit down here?
all the time.
And what do you love about it?
I love that wine bar that's like a few blocks up there. It's like,
Buca de Baca.
no, it's Baca. Now you.
It's good. It's on like 54th
Yeah.
and 9th.
And now, if someone were coming to New York for the first time, had never lived here, would you say yes or no to Hell's Kitchen?
Yes.
Why?
It's a great representation of the good parts of New York.
Definitely. I mean, it's so close to where all the tourists want to go.
But it's its own neighborhood.
But
too.
its own neighborhood, as well as like you can actually find New York restaurants and places to eat and a few places to shop.
All right, great. And guys, I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for checking in. All right.
Have a good one.
All right, guys, take care. Thank you. Hell's Kitchen is perfect for the romantic who loves the charm of old New York and the convenience and amenities of the 21st century. So whether you're looking to rent or buy a home in this neighborhood, I hope you give me a call. And I look forward to meeting you and helping your New York dream become a reality. This is Gus Waite, your New York agent. Thanks for watching.